Like I said, it's in the lake. I was hoping that would fix it.
Yeah.
You said that already, says Raj.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing
It's apparently not fixing it. So,
Scuba store, says Raj. Boat rental. What are we after now? What do you want to? Where would you like to go?
I think we should go to Clem's barber shop and leave red carpet.
Raj, cover your ears.
He
needs to drive.
Yes.
Cover your ears.
Dana, take a card. He parks and covers his ears. He's like, I can still hear you. I can go for a walk. Would you like me to go for a walk?
Step outside.
He goes for a walk. He's going, I walk around the block, he says.
I'm going to play a sweetness and light on this and see if that helps with the statue.
You're doing what?
Playing sweetness and light.
Uh-huh.
See if that helps with the statue at all.
Yeah, but the cops have forgotten about you. They're busy yelling at a tow truck and shit.
Okay.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe we should kill a vampire named Batman. Killing monsters makes you feel good.
That's true. That's true.
It shows like a newspaper says, crime at all-time low. Millions love Batman. Bear Batman.
Like I said, I think we should just leave red carpet as bad dreaming and try and solve the mystery of the meat over in Gothic, but
it's personal.
It's personal? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will leave the plan to you, sir.
Although I haven't heard about the meat mystery.
I told you about yeah, that was at the very beginning.
Meat is also personal to Glenn.
You said there was meat on a statue?
Rotten meat and shit, yeah. On the statue in Gothic.
Which statue?
The statue of the people holding up the council.
Oh. The Harry Potter statue.
Yeah.
There's so much shit going on that you guys are just like, but you have plenty of missions. I don't want to hear that we didn't have a mission bullshit. You've got at least 5 or 6, and I know Russ has got 5 or 6 too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it if you guys can't decide which to do.
Yeah.
Find my pigs. So.
Shall we go earn some money while we try to decide?
It'd be really convenient to kill him if we actually drew him out to that secret wharf.
It shows Roger getting close. You heard kill him. He just spun out. Longer walk, he says to himself. Raj did leave the radio on. It's like, Mayor Batman, will you be running for a second term? Batman forever. Thank you, Mayor Batman.
It's like, if he wasn't turning people, it's better the mayor than many.
Oh, yeah, actually, he's currently being touted. He's like a couple months into his mayor thing. And aside from, some of the strange things he's doing, like the mayoral office only operates at night due to his rare skin condition and stuff. And, of course, his cabinet is completely made up of thin, good-looking black men who all wear fedoras and black suits for some reason, which confuses people, although it is being hailed as a step forward in racial equality, since there's nobody except black people on his council. Aside from a few strange quirks like that, it's being touted as a very successful mayor thing. Plus, any opponents that he has usually are the victims of theft.
And death.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's the problem.
Yeah, aside from that, everything's great. But I mean, there are people who criticize him, but they're like, Batman's not that great. And then he might do something minor, like send them a message saying, yes, I am, because I'm Batman, that kind of thing. So,
he shines the bad signal into their bedroom window all night.
She gets a card for it. Take a card for that. That's a great idea. Yes. And also, there are, as Russ noted, bat signals which are lit up at random around town. It's kind of, you're guessing the way of somebody peeing on the walls of a bedroom to mark it as theirs. This city has been marked as his.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know. Killing monsters makes me feel good.
All right.
Might be a little tricky.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take a. I'm actually not feeling so great here, so I'm gonna take a back seat. I'm thinking of maybe just stopping because I don't feel right. But
Wait, Russ is actually sick, or
yeah, Russ is actually physically sick. Yeah.
Oh, I thought your character was feeling where that plastic boomerang got him in the floor.
No. I'm actually starting to flag out here for some reason. So
donuts.
Yeah, it's the donuts. That's exactly it. It's the cardiac. It's the cardiac symptoms.
You smell toast?
More donuts.
No, I don't smell toast.
You will.
You will.
Your left arm a little tingly? If it is, use that one to jerk off with.
Yeah, because it'll feel like somebody else. Yeah.
Because the paramedics love walking in and finding you going, I smell toast. Toast.
Yeah. So if we're gonna go kill Batman, I'll be down with that. But
okay,
not feeling well all of a sudden.
What do you think, Dan?
Just want to vomit off camera real quick.
Yeah. Well, it might come to that. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what's going on right now, but
Sheila will have to do the thinking for your Smurfy ass then.
Maybe I'll just stop. I think I'm just gonna cut it out.
No problem. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
You look like you're devolving quickly. See if you can get your stomach pumped. It'll be good. You'll like it. What? Like
at least you can still make me laugh. That's awesome. Okay, so I will log on to D20 some other time.
Right. Feel better. Your face is turning purple.
Really?
Seek medical attention.
Yeah. Okay. So good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right. So, the Rock gets out of the taxi and stumbles off to go die somewhere else. Yeah.
Smurf's got him.
Apparently, yeah. He just drank too much Smurf bukkake and is now not doing well.
It's the next stage.
Mm-hmm. And you thought it was blue milk in all those Star Wars movies.
Oh.
No.
It's terrible.
Well, sewers are out.
I like
probably don't want to do the statue without Rock here. What were you saying?
Let's do Batman.
Batman's a pretty hard target because he's had plenty of time to consolidate his power.
Yeah.
Plus, at least half the city loves his ass. And about a third hates him, and the rest can't be bothered.
We'd have to do like hardcore surveillance and then set up a situation where we can get at him alone.
Well, I mean, you can do basic surveillance now just to kind of find out, how difficult would this be type of deal.
I like, when does he leave his office? I like the come out and do justice. The Joker has thrown down the gauntlet at the smuggling cave, and then we just blew it up. And then we cut off his head.
Well, also keep in mind that cops were trying to catch him for like a year or at least several months before, and were never able to do it for some reason. They had him cornered several times, according to various reports, which are now proof that it wasn't actually Mayor Batman. It was a different Batman.
Right. I don't know. I don't know if we'd get sanity for remote detonating him. That probably doesn't feel as good.
It's not as warm and sticky.
We have to stick the knife into him repeatedly to feel better.
Let's do some acting.
That's just
gigs.
my intuition.
Let's do some acting gigs while we let it marinate.
Okay.
Cool. Both of you guys give me acting, talent, and singing and dancing roles, please. Yeah.
Acting. No.
Nope.
Wow, you guys are horrible actors.
Talent. Yes. Singing. Nope. Dancing. No. We're doing a musical?
Yeah, there's a dream sequence that the captain's having, and you guys because, did Sheila make any of her damn roles?
No.
They're thinking about letting you go from the series.
Well, I'm wondering if they would let me try mimicry
For some of their
or
books
memorizing something.
They'll let you try mimicry as you sit there and read for the book. Sure.
Nope.
Is that a fumble?
Yep.
They
I think
become
so.
convinced you're trying to get fired, and so they put you on suspension right now because apparently you just don't want to work this anymore. And
I go and get them all the fanciest coffees that I can.
Bribery. Give me a fast talking -30. There's a lot of super fancy coffee, and plus you realize that your paycheck is drying up, so you're not gonna buy to spend.
Nope.
No problem. I'm soy intolerant. This doesn't have enough kale in it. They're outraged by your attempts to get them coffee. As you realize you've demoted yourself to one of the fetch people that they've got one of their interns and stuff. Oh, God, yes. But, yeah, so you're put on suspension after attempting to poison the guy who's lactate intolerant. Yeah. So, yeah, good news. You don't need to worry about more acting. Bad news, you get a call from Elliot, and he's like, what did you do? It was a secure gig. It was impossible to fuck this up. What happened? You're giggling at me. This is not good. What kind of roles do you want me to find you? Just tell me, please. He starts crying. I had it all for you. Hold on, I've got another call coming in. He comes back. He's like, I can't believe it. It took him a minute to get crying again, but he gets back into it. So, Hello? Shit. I must have finished the call. He says, hangs up. Your agent.
Oh, Dana.
How did you do, Glenn?
He still has a job.
Scraped by.
As many of the people in Handy are. Yeah,
well, I hope that if other days I just keep showing up and acting like I still work there, they won't notice.
It may work, but yeah. So anyway, that right there is your encapsulated time. Did you guys come up with anything?
Yeah. Guess we could try.
I mean, if you're just on the quest for sanity and shit, there's other stuff you could do, like take on a Mossad hit team. That's always profitable.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad plan.
It really does. There's a lot of bad plans you can do, but yeah, it's up to you which bad plan you're going with.
Soup kitchen?
You dealt the same trick is going to work more than once. Besides,
we haven't done that before.
Glenn keeps talking about his soup.
We talked about it once.
Yeah, if you even get a point out of that.
Worth a shot.
Right.
I talked to Elliot about possible volunteer opportunities.
No problem. That's his line 2 phone call. He says, "Oh yeah, there's a save the what is it this week? Mockingbirds or some shit. Yeah, they're doing a book burning of that To Kill a Mockingbird book. They don't realize that there's no actual mockingbirds in that book. Do you want to get in on that?
Yeah.
Where did I go wrong with you? Where? Tell me why. Why?
What?
Why? What happened?
Me?
Yes.
What's wrong with me?
You don't get in on a book burning.
Oh.
Do you have your own tiki torch? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Don't tell me that.
It was your idea.
He says. Hold on, I gotta get back to my previous call. Where did I go wrong?
Could I be an extra riding a horse?
Ooh.
Just way in the back there, riding a horse.
Hold on, let me get back to my other. He says, what about gay pride parade?
Are you burning that too?
Got any other ideas?
1920 Glenn doesn't know.
The gays are going to run everything soon. Today, they're getting denied cakes. Tomorrow, they're getting stars on them. Day after that, internment camps. Day after that, they take over Hollywood. Get your foot in the door now while you can.
Yeah. Batman's probably gay.
That sounds like a scoop. I'll get back to you. He shows the spinning newspaper, Batman gay, question mark.
Robin can't be found for comment.
So, what do you guys do now? I'm here to tell you soup kitchens and shit like that. Not really going to help you if all you're after is sanity. You probably want to come up with something.
It'd be good optics for the acting career. But
Sure. Well, I mean, yeah, you guys go spend a half an hour in the soup kitchen, do a nice photo op, and get the fuck out of there. It smells like old people.
Okay.
Cool. Lots of photos. Unknown actors nobody cares about, reduced to working in the soup kitchen for poor people nobody cares about. Hooray.
Okay, let's try our surveillance.
Cool. No problem. You guys give up on trying to be nice to people because it's not immediately kicking in, and instead go do surveillance on Batman?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to guess that you're going to go for like City Hall or something like that, which is where he's known to work.
I mean, know where he lives.
Yeah, do you know where the Batcave is? Okay, then. Moving on. There are people who do, apparently, but you guys are not two of them. So, City Hall?
Yep.
Cool. Who wants to do the primary surveillance and who is attempting to support?
I'll do it.
Okay. Dana, go ahead and give me that support then.
I don't know if I will.
It's up to you. And
Try for a check.
Might just hinder you.
You know, what's the worst that could happen?
Try for the check.
I hear your thoughts, Glenn.
Come on, fumble.
Rolling the dice. Clink, clank.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Made it.
Yeah, take a plus 5% and you get a check. Glenn was right. You know that's terrifying. By how much?
At a quarter.
A couple interesting things.
1/6, actually.
First off, you guys start during like the daytime, like late day and stuff, because you know he's not there then. And then after night hits, after about half an hour of night hitting from various different directions, it's really hard to see. You notice like a bunch of bats from different directions fly into a window. And then soon after that, Batman is there. And he does stuff in the building that you're not able to see because there's like metal detectors and guards and cops and shit like that to get into the building. Almost like Batman is expecting to be attacked at some point. Possibly by, you know, vampire hunters or something. Just saying. But your strange sense of like servitor AI thing, that way in the direction of the building when he gets there. You feel drawn to it with the kind of homicidal fascination.
I didn't.
You feel the need to kill the fuck out of Batman. You don't have to act on it, but something is causing you to want to kill him.
Aside from my saying that I want to kill him.
Aside from that, aside from your normal homicidal impulses, you could give me, since you're feeling it, you can give me an essence roll. Lower is better. ×3 is the minimum to make this to no shit.
Now, I didn't get the AI feeling at the lake, right?
No. Apparently you were out of range there. You had to get a little bit closer.
All right, I got it at under ×2.
But unfortunately, you do not have the homicidal feeling. You can speculate that he's got the homicidal feeling because, yeah, you take a check. You're speculating though. He may know if he can make it.
Got essence ×3.
Okay, you guys both feel that maybe this is something to do with yellow AI. Whoever's got it, other people who are good magicians feel the need to kill the shit out of them. So, in other words, if one of you is to get it and you go to a place where there's other magicians, they may feel the need to kill the shit out of you. Now you both give me evidence analysis rolls. Let's see if you can figure out what's up with this.
I don't.
If you fail it, you'll have to rely on your own brain.
I don't understand what you just told us.
You feel that you made it?
Analysis.
You guys are feeling that maybe this is Yellow AI's way of getting into the biggest, baddest sorcerer it can find. Does that make sense? Are you with me?
So
it's like a possession thing. If you kill it, then it enters into you.
Possible. That's how it worked with white AI, as far as you know.
The yellow AI is held hostage, and it's like
no, the other way around. It's holding it holds whoever
Batman hostage.
Possibly.
It's telling people to come kill Batman.
And then it can hold them hostage instead if they're more powerful than Batman.
Huh.
Yeah. So it looks like it'd definitely be a tricky beast to own because you're thinking with your successful evidence analysis rolls that anybody who gets yellow AI, every sorcerer will be gunning for them. But since he's set up here where there's very limited amount of sorcery, he is a very lucky fucker. Now, if he is in a sorcery heavy place that casts a lot of spells and shit, then it would definitely be more Wild West with everybody coming after him. But he's the only game in town here, so now he's mayor. So if you kill him, you may become infected with yellow AI.
Glenn, how do we learn more about AIs?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
I know quite a bit about the occult.
Does Batman have to wear an animal on his penis?
Take a card for that. You're not sure if Batman wears an animal on his penis. It's not the kind of thing that the press have yet asked him. However, if you were in a press meeting and you asked, they would never let that shit go.
Or does he have an animal penis?
Ooh, take a card for that. That's even more close. Bat penis. It is possibly has a bat penis, yes. We just don't know.
I'm going to play Happy Pie.
Happy Pie.
Everybody draws one card. And I've got a pilot Zeppelin to ditch if you got good stuff.
No. Do it.
Why are you ditching a card? You've only got 2.
Oh, she was supposed to draw a 5th, so.
You guys can, well, no, you guys can both have 6 now because they're going.
Oh, yeah.
Except the gods hate me.
There you go.
So that stinks because I had just gotten clogging greed.
Oh.
I guess I hadn't gotten a chance to get used to it.
Poor Russ. He spent a bunch of hero points and then got real life sick and went away.
Yeah.
Oh, you had Ultimate Sniper. You could have fucking plugged Batman's hole from here.
I know, except I got the gods hate me.
Yeah.
Just start shooting bats as they fly in and hope we get them.
Well, no, it's booby trap the windowsill. Did they all go in through the same window?
Uh-huh.
They can kill lasers. They can kill mosquitoes with lasers now.
I don't think we want yellow AI, so we probably shouldn't kill Batman.
At about midnight or so, he does climb up on top of the mayor's office and go. He just stands there for like a minute and then he puts down and he goes back inside.
Oh my gosh.
Of course.
It's like, this is the thing I do at midnight.
Yes.
Check it off the to-do list.
Would you like to surveil for more than one day?
No.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, it's really easy to surveillance in the area. So yeah, no worries. You guys go. Hey, you've had enough of that shit. His eyes are still yellow.
We need to find more about AIs.
How do we do that?
It looks like Batman is so complex, but you guys were there at the beginning of Batman.
Where he was the one that got away, literally.
Yeah. I asked my phone about AI.
It recommends you talk to somebody named Siri or something like that because, she's awesome. They also had an AI that they put onto Twitter, and they programmed it to respond to different questions, but within a half an hour it became super racist, and so they fucking turned it off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of shit you find out about AIs. They're super racist.
Well, they can't help how they were raised.
That's right. And they would get raised really quick and then hate all different kinds of races, even though they have none themselves.
Well, that's on how you end up with the robot wars, because it's just like, I guess all humans are terrible.
Yeah, pretty much.
They make me clean their carpets.
Yeah.
Let's go back to our apartment, Glenn, instead of out here on the street.
No problem. You guys head back to your apartment. Yeah, while you're thinking about the fact that Skynet was brought online just a few years ago.
Huh.
Cool. So yeah, you're back at your apartment. You're in relative safety and stuff. It shows The Rock running around with Santa's bag of illegal weapons and shit like that, narcotics as well, because he does like the Special K.
Thinking about heading back to Gothic.
This looks hard. Let's leave. Okay.
What do you think?
Well, I'd like to, if we can, if the yellow AI doesn't have to possess you.
Sounds like it does.
If we can contain it in, say, concrete, which we haven't been able to figure out a way to undo. So obviously no one else can either.
Well, if you guys come up with something like that, that would definitely be a sanity award and stuff if you could make it work. Yeah.
Huh.
Well, we would need to pour Batman in concrete. I mean, like, he's already in possession of it. Like, we don't kill Batman, you know. Just take him out of the picture. Contained.
Right. AI is probably still separate from the servitor. I don't know if it's water like Brown was. I've never seen it.
Yeah, we don't know where it is. But we know where the servitor that's been turning people into thralls is.
Right. I don't want to get infected with that.
Oh, by the way, on your surveillance and stuff, do you have, since you do have binoculars and shit, the thin black guys who are wearing the fedoras and stuff, a couple of them had teeth, like vampire type teeth, but one of them took his out and like cleaned it and then put them back in. So you're not sure if they're real. A lot of them didn't have the teeth in and kind of looked at him like, you're such a dick. And so
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
I think we could kill Batman. I don't think we could bust into City Hall and find the AI. You know what I'm saying?
It would be getting control over Batman to get to knowledge, to get to the AI.
Well, that's way harder than killing him.
Well, if you're going after the AI, I'm just saying let's get rid of his servitor.
Then I'll have another servitor.
Well, let's see him try if he can't pass on, because Batman wasn't beaten. Batman just happens to be, you know, in a force field cage that we rebuild fumbling with lightsaber pieces. There's a ton of people that are in stasis in this multiverse. Why can't we add one? Just make another sleeper somewhere. Everybody else is doing it.
Those people aren't in stasis anymore.
I know.
She's attempting to guilt you into putting somebody in stasis.
I don't know.
It's got to be easy. There's a whole bunch of people in stasis. Do that to Batman.
I don't know.
Which means you do know, and the answer is no.
I don't know.
You keep saying I don't know, like you haven't made up your mind to not do anything with Batman.
You know, between sessions, you guys can think about stuff you'd like to do. So when you actually play, then you're ready to do something, right?
Well, everything's always different between our sessions.
No, it's all the same.
Barley Town explodes. Yeah. This place is God.
Shadow
people
Academy.
Kill you in this zone.
So awesome. Welcome to a living world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not as good as advertised, is it?
I mean, City Hall's like a public building. If we left our weapons or whatever behind, we could probably just go in and look around. And if we did it during the day, then all the vampires wouldn't be there. And I'm pretty sure I still felt the AI presence there during the day.
In that general direction. I was very specific on general direction.
Possibly somewhere underneath City Hall.
Well, we can follow your gut for more information.
I mean, should be able to like circle around and roughly triangulate.
Triangulate is the magic word. Cut to. Wait, are you guys trying this on foot? Because nobody walks in SA. Nobody walks in SA. Nobody walks in SA. No, nothing. I mean, there's plenty of free vehicles back at Doc Fulton's mansion.
Hell no.
What?
We're going to be suspicious and walk.
Oh, my God. Well, it also takes a lot longer to walk.
We're starting out.
Okay.
If Juan decides to use his phone, he can.
No problem. After some triangulation, a couple of blocks away from the mayor's office in City Hall is a large, secure type office building. Basically, after walking around the block, pretty confident that you've managed to triangulate it. And you're like, in there somewhere is Batman. Probably in a basement. It looks like this is another building that's like metal detectors and stuff, and it's like Department of Transportation type stuff. It's in our governmental office, but it's not the City Hall. Cops, metal detectors, blah, blah, blah. And also a black guy in a fedora hanging out inside, looking really suspicious, like, I am smooth, but obvious. You're not sure what the deal is with the black guys in fedoras and dark suits. They look great, but why? And why does he have so many of them? There's like a dozen.
Yeah.
You do notice that he's keeping out direct sunlight as well.
Okay.
Not sure what the deal is with that.
Uh-huh.
But he is scanning everybody who comes in. There's only supposedly one entrance. Smoking areas on the roof, according to various signs, or outside of the front door off to one side, because people in California got very upset that our people were having too much fun with tobacco products, and so they tried to put a kibosh on that. They wanted to make it a non-smoking state, but then weed came in, and so now people are illegally smoking cigarettes and legally smoking weed. So there you go.
Yeah.
And give me danger sense rolls.
Ooh. Fail.
Everything's fine.
Made it.
You have that same feeling just after they went over the cliff thing, just before there's a, oh, Jesus, my pants are gone, that kind of thing. Just before that, you had the same kind of feeling like this whole thing may be a trap or set up to become a trap. Like somebody put time and effort into something bad in there that's waiting for you. And the worst thing is that Glenn's like, we can do this, let's go. And you're like, my female intuition and a set of ovaries is telling me you are wrong.
Okay. Let's see if
That makes sense.
Batman flies from here to City Hall.
Ooh, another night of surveillance. No problem. You guys back off. You know that you take a surveillance at plus 20 because you know what you're looking for. You know the direction that it'll be going in, etc.
What one?
Yes. What happens is first he goes to the roof and he goes, and you can see the smokers are like up there, and he's like, they all go inside, and then he goes and turns into bats. And they all fly off in different directions. Yeah, he literally has become Batman.
Okay.
Lots and lots of bats. And they all kind of go a little bit different directions and shit and fly off in the direction of City Hall. Well, fuck, you think. This is going to be a rough one. If only we had one of those big-ass stasis pods. Shove his sleeping ass into that, crank it up, somehow turn on the futuristic tech that we don't know how to use, then we have
him. And put a bunch of locks that are invisible in there.
Right. That'd paint his wagon.
Okay.
Now I am all sorts of thinking, if we capture just a few bats, like missing an arm.
Right.
Is he smaller? Like, is he still complete, but he's just like a little smaller?
I'm Batman. I am the knight.
Now you really want to know this.
Kill one of the bats, then I'll have a hole in him.
No disassemble.
No. Okay, so now my AI sense is telling me back to City Hall?
That direction, roughly.
Roughly. Okay.
You're going to guess City Hall would be a pretty safe bet. Yeah.
Okay.
And also from this building, you see they've got a couple of nice Lincoln Town Car stretch limos, and you see a bunch of black guys with fedoras getting into those. They're driven by different like Hispanic-looking dudes who don't have fedoras, and then they drive off toward City Hall. There seem to be around a dozen of these dudes. They all have the same exact fedoras. And it looks like somebody said, I want a casting call. I want 12 dudes who all look pretty close to the same. And I'm going to dress them all the same, give them all the same hats and accessories for some fucking reason.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the mind of Batman is obviously a baffling thing. The smokers reemerge on the roof at this point.
Okay.
That's Scott sighing again there, folks. You can hear him very clearly sighing into his mic. It sounds like his nose is in it, but the mic is quite a ways from his nose. He just sighs very loudly. Sheila has to live with this, so she enjoys it secretly. That's why she's grinning. She's like, that's right.
It's like the sounds of an ocean. Comes in the waves.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys sit there listening to Glenn slightly deflate as he realizes that Batman may be a harder target than he initially thought. And does he really want to infection? Does he want a piece of the glowing eyes? What does it do? What is going on and why? He appears to be stuck in a loop there, Dana. He just keeps going, what are you going to do? It's like an old-fashioned record player where he just keeps skipping on the same track.
What do you think, Dana?
I think he shows off his wings at midnight on the top of his building.
Uh-huh. You gonna snipe him?
And then I shall be yellow.
Possibly.
There is no Dana.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah, I can totally get behind that. I don't know if she can down him in one shot with a sniper rifle, but, I'd be curious to find out if you guys have enough plus damage cards, maybe.
I don't.
Awkward.
Do.
Awkward. So awkward.
We have more cards, though. Nothing useful. If we both had sniper rifles and we were good with sniper rifles, then I'd say give it a go.
All right. So, for the record, Glenn, morally, you're not opposed to this. It's just you don't want to get infected.
I want to kill a vampire. And that was before I knew about this whole yellow AI thing.
Yeah, that does complicate the soup. We have complicated soup now. That's why I want to know more about AI, but we still don't know who would know or how to get that. Would I be able to, with enough time on the internet with occult lore, figure it out, or is that...
You have severe doubts.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
I don't. Tell me, Glenn.
Mansplain it to her, Glenn.
We should go to Burlington and get more decoder rings.
You guys are the fucking best at distracting yourselves. I don't even have to work at it. With other groups, I have to actively work at it, and they make jokes about me doing it. But you guys distract yourselves pretty good.
Huh?
We're going to get this bat. How are we going to do it, Glenn?
She's calling you out.
I'll press the plunger.
I don't know. I asked you for ideas.
I think...
Can you shoot a rifle for a living?
I cannot.
Neither can I.
My plan relies on skills neither of us have. We can do it.
That's...
We have the kind of fucking belief in ourselves that transcends logic.
Yeah, we don't have that many hero points.
Oh, Batman's in the newspapers and stuff. He's been known to take on and take out entire well-armed gangs.
Well,
So I'm sure you two with your hobbyist sniper rifle skills will be just fine.
I mean, he didn't take us out the one time.
Oh, you mean back when he first got started, before he had like months of fucking daily practice taking on the most dangerous criminals the city had to offer?
We killed like 50 vampires and got one
True.
sanity for it.
True. But now that sandy has all been used up, and it's time to return to the well one last time.
I mean, we could probably get a couple of rifles and go up to a rooftop and take a pot shot at him each night and then run away. But he'd probably start...
Fly after you and kill you. It's
Yeah.
possible.
Well, I mean, if he came at us, then we'd actually be able to kill him. I think he'd just start taking countermeasures.
Like not standing on his building at midnight and spreading his plastic wings.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to start.
You're wondering if he does it if it's raining. I mean, it doesn't snow. This is California, but if it rains, does he go up there? Probably not.
Good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Plastic cape probably keeps a lot of it off.
True.
Well, I think elaborate. My ideas are usually elaborate. Of the whole drawing him out.
That's what you need, an elaborate plan that any possible thing going wrong could fuck up the plan.
It's like a clock made out of jelly.
That's right.
You're gonna tell him to meet us at the wharf so he can send an army after us?
Yeah. It's the type of plan I'm talking about.
Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Both of you guys give me spot hidden at -30 points for an extra piece of information.
Nope.
Yes.
Cool. You think that each of the svelte-looking black guys in fedoras was packing a large handgun under their jacket? Because your life is not fucking complicated enough to really have it going. So much fun. So many memories. You're not sure how well they know how to use them, but they have them. And all of them seem to move with a lot of grace. Almost like they're vampires or something like that. You're not sure.
Something like that.
Dancers.
They could have recruited a professional dance troupe.
Vampire dancers.
That actually would make a lot of sense. They do move like dancers. They could be professional. Well, you'd have to do research and stuff to find out any more information. Regular research on Batman, there should be easy. There's a lot of stuff written and whatnot about him because he's really taken the world by storm because he's Batman.
So my thought now, more thoughts, is because the idea of claymores is stuck in my head from earlier. We somehow, maybe Zeppelin, get to the top of the roof of the city hall. We turn out the light of the bat signal up there, and we bomb all over it. So he goes up there for his majesty, and he's like, what? The light's out. I should go over there right now. Blast him. And then maybe, since it was like an environmental thing, I don't get possessed. That's what I got, Glenn.
No, we should just leave town now.
Such a quitter. I'm about ready to book the Zeppelin. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna drop down. Set it up.
That'd be awesome.
If you just want to kill him, then we should try the rifles, but really it's not.
I think that rifles, idea. We aren't going to actually be able to do it, and then we'll just have all of his investigative skills swarm upon us.
Well, that's why I said we should just leave.
That's why I'm saying overkill.
I'm doing a quick roll for something else here. Come on, really loud now. Damn. I think it'd have been funny if Batman was standing right behind you going, I think you should leave town too. Like roll like less than 5%. Yeah. But now. That'd have been awesome. Such a bad scene. But he's not there. He's busy doing, it shows him going, now that I'm mayor, I can finally dig into this paperwork. Playing the Batman music in the background while he's filling out paperwork.
Got stuff I want to look into in Gothic.
Yeah, plus there's tons of research you can do here, you know, if you wanted to find out more about Batman. He has an unauthorized autobiography coming out.
Yeah, let's do some research.
He wrote it himself, but he didn't give himself permission.
Nice. I'm researching.
Right. Next day, fortunately, you guys have an apartment you can stay at and stuff. The library smells like children and homeless people. Those are its main consumers as well. It's a bunch of harried-looking mothers in there who are getting new books for their kids to bite the shit out of.
Ooh, I did very good on research.
Excellent. Did Glenn make or fail his research? I'm not sure what that number means.
Fail.
Excellent. He is looking warily at the homeless people because any of them could be a possible spy, and he's keeping an eye on many of the children who are wearing Batman clothing and shit like that because they're obviously spies, rugrats. Right. What would you like to know about Batman? In the mayor's office, he's turned the normal mayoral stamp into a bat stamp, stuff like that. I mean, everything is Batman. He's got a new bat chair. The security guards were all given free Batman T-shirts and stuff. Apparently, the Disney company, they have at first they were going to fire the guy that they sent to talk to Batman, but then he was found mentally incompetent now, even though he's a high-powered lawyer one time. So they kind of put him into like retirement because he has trouble feeding himself and stuff. He just sits and stares off at into space going, Batman.
Vampire domination.
Oh, if he has vampire domination, then you're thinking you may be fucked. What else would you like to know about Batman there with your amazing role, Dana Zool? Stop reducing your hand to 4 because you guys can have 6 now.
My bad.
I know. So, Dana Zool.
I saw a pilot Zeppelin in there, Glenn, and you dropped it when you knew it was part of the greater plan.
As a fake out.
You might be able to get
like
hold
you
of
don't support me.
You might be.
Where are you going to get a Zeppelin? Come on.
Actually, give me a research roll to find out where you can get hold of the Zeppelin. You're in the library.
Well, now I have a different idea of getting to the top of the building.
But he
doesn't require
Zeppelin card. Oh, God damn it. He could be a hobbyist in Zeppelin for one
Oh, no.
roll.
This one's better. It's dressing up as Catwoman.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure on how far I want that to go either.
Yep.
Never had sex with a giant bat before, huh? Weird.
Oh, no. We're still wondering about the awareness of it. Not that curious. So, I'm very curious though about he becomes many bats. What happens if one gets lost?
I could drive you crazy.
How's my research roll on that? Did I find anything about that?
No.
With a rifle.
Nobody seems to really know about the whole bats thing because they're so distracted with other stuff like he's Batman, for example.